When a leader truly determined to make a difference assumes a position of authority, whether in government or within corporate institutions, they see it not as a privilege but as a platform to serve and create meaningful change. Rather than seeking public applause, such leaders are driven by a desire to leave behind a lasting impact.
I've been a grassroots politician. So when we started, we had to take up the basic one that matters most. For instance, the rural answer was there's a place called Sabanga, a school with 3 blocks of classrooms. There was no one that was good for the children to use for these. So when we went there, out of 800 and something population of pupils in that school, they were left with less than 60. And the reason was because of the bad facility. So the parents had to evacuate their children. In short, the most functional one was the one they were using that was almost at the collapse stage. So I had to write to His Excellency and tell him that this is the situation of this school. If nothing is done, that building will collapse. So he gave me go ahead to him. That's when we did that renovation. Thank God we have completed that work and the children are moving.
Again, coming back here, I've seen a different thing entirely. And parents were removing their children to other schools, leaving very few children here. That is why we have a low population. And now we have seen God has visited us as they have come to renovate this building for us. And now parents are wishing to bring in more children here.
One that genuinely uplifts the lives of the people they serve. Honorable Prince Effiong Basi Effiong, chairman of Akpabio local government area, stands tall in that league. A young visionary leader blazing the trail for others through his exemplary actions and unwavering dedication. Since assuming office, he has quietly defined the purpose of public service, using his position to inspire, empower, and transform.
And then the rural areas they not have life for over 8 years. Thank God for His Excellency, who has approved through the Department of the State Electrification Agency to take up some duties to restore that light. But then, as a council, we are joining hands with the State Electrification Agency to ensure that all the communities' light are being restored. So coming down to Akpabio, during the EndSARS that happened in 2020, a whole lot of facilities in Akpabio were vandalized, starting from the police station, the council that we had today, a whole lot of government facilities were vandalized. So when we came in, even if it means staying under the tree, I will stay with the people so that my people can have access to them. So when we started, like I told you before, we stay under the tree until we take up this information. When we came in here, the only thing we met in this place was just the block and the roof. There was no tiles, there was no PVC, nothing. So we took up everything, the protector, to where we are today. And then there was a police station that was abandoned for over 15 years in Ikwayedema. Assuming that police station was functioning, those insecurity, look at happening. For us to solve the insecurity problem, I took it upon myself to ensure that our police station.
His 1 year in office reveals a leader deeply devoted to community development and the welfare of his people. Through humility, patience, and consistency, he has earned the trust of his constituents and the admiration of all who believe in purposeful leadership. continues to prove that true leadership is not about noise or self-praise, but about sincere and steady service that meets the real needs of the people. His approach to governance reflects clarity of vision and a heart that listens. Every step, every initiative, and every decision taken under his leadership is guided by commitment to build a better Akpabio, one anchored in peace, progress, and unity. His calm disposition and inclusive style of leadership have restored confidence in the local government system, reminding everyone that progress becomes possible when leadership and service work hand in hand. In all, Honorable Prince Effiong Basi Effiong's first year in office as Executive Chairman of Akpabio Local Government Council stands as a shining example of people-centered governance. His vision is of a community where every citizen, from the farmer in the field to the trader in the marketplace, feels the touch of the purposeful leadership. He is a leader who understands that growth is not measured by titles or applause, but by the lasting difference made in the lives of others.
Today, we have completed work on the police station. We are now working on the accommodation. So it's almost 70% completed. So, and we have restored light in almost 7 to 9 communities. So we are actually doing a whole lot. Because the reason is that the man that we're working with, Senator Prince is a man of standard. He's a man that is working hard in the state to bring back the image of the state. So there is no right-thinking human being that is working under His Excellency and we want to do less from what the man is doing. So that is what we are doing here. To give back to our people what we want with them doing our campaign.
These accomplishments are not just milestones, they form the foundation of a legacy, one that radiates hope, progress, and boundless potential for Akpabio. A legacy built on truth, humility, and dedication. A story of service that will echo through time as a testament to commitment, vision, and transformation.